Hello, and welcome back to our Teaching and Learning Department's video series covering topics involving standards-based learning and reporting. Our last video, Scott Sullivan covered a few of the frequently asked questions, and today we are going to continue answering some more of those questions. I am Lindsay Fullemeider, our elementary instructional coach, and I'm joined with Kate Dean, our high school instructional coach, and Rachel Perry, our middle school instructional coach.
Is a 4 like an A, a 3 like a B, and so on?
The answer to that is no. While it may feel as though standards-based reporting scores are easy to translate to the traditional A, B, C, D, and F, it is actually quite different. Think of the two systems as two different languages. For example, Mandarin Chinese has words and phrases that cannot be translated accurately into English because no English equivalent exists. It's like that with standards-based learning and reporting. In standards-based learning, a 1 is a very narrow range which communicates that the student has made little or no progress toward the standard. A 2 tends to have a larger range because it includes student performance that ranges from making some progress, more than a 1, to just short of meeting the standard of a 3. A 3 indicates that the student has met the standard and is right where we expect the student to be. A 4 is quite narrow because it indicates that not only has the student met the standard, but has also taken the skills and concepts and transferred them with greater complexity and depth into other areas and disciplines. In traditional grading, letter grades report a percentage. The percentage is determined by the number of points earned in a class and does not accurately report what the student has actually learned on skills and standards.
How will I know what progress my student is making and if he or she is on track to meet the standard?
In order to know what progress students are making, families can begin by talking to their student's teacher to learn and understand what essential standards are going to be assessed throughout the class or throughout the year. Teachers also communicate what skills and concepts will need to be mastered with these learning standards. All of our schools use PowerSchool to communicate and report assignments or assessments that are connected to these essential standards. In PowerSchool, parents will see a 1, 2, 3, 4 score. At the elementary level, teachers also send home folders each week with assignments with scores attached to them. Families can look at these scores over the course of the semester or year and notice trends, knowing that they will not be averaged, but over time, students should be progressing towards 3s and 4s by the end of the semester or year. Teachers will be using assignments and assessments as evidence to determine the student's level of mastery at the end of the semester.
Does homework count? I've heard it doesn't count in standards-based reporting. How do you make sure my student understands the importance of homework if it isn't part of the final grade?
When homework is given, it is an opportunity for students to practice. Therefore, let's rethink the question to be, does practice and homework count? Practice is extremely important and valuable as it prepares you to perform. To use a sports analogy, athletes and teams practice incredibly hard to prepare for an event or game. By frequently practicing a skill, athletes are able to perform at a higher level. All the practice and preparation doesn't count at the end of the season. What counts is the performance in an actual game or event. In our case, the assignments and assessments are like the games. Homework is the practice leading up to that. We want to provide practice opportunities so that our students are able to perform at a higher level on assignments and assessments. Practice also provides teachers an opportunity to provide feedback and support students in their understanding before students are expected to perform at a mastery level on their own. To use the sports analogy again, homework and practice allow teachers to coach students to mastery before the big game or event. Teachers can utilize practice opportunities to ensure that their students can perform at mastery on the assessment when it is time.